Have you ever had a dream where you're trying to go home, but there's a guy chasing you, and you gotta walk up the stairs, okay? You gotta run up the stairs, and you're like, oh God, there's a guy chasing me, I gotta run up the stairs. But then you just keep fucking tripping on the stairs, and you're like, God, no, stop, I just need to run, I swear, running was never this hard. And then the guy's coming up on you, he's catching up to you, you're like, oh God, I gotta outrun this thing, it's gonna get me. And then you just keep fucking tripping. That's what this game is. This game is just constant fucking tripping. And I'm not Slave49. Welcome to the fucking magical, this is basically porn at this point, extraordinaire. We're gonna go on a grand adventure, okay? There's gonna be some cool cars, okay? Some cool guns. It's gonna be great. You know, everyone loves cool cars and cool guns. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe comment. What's your favorite car? Down in the comments below. I like my Jetta. It's neat. A lot of those new Mustangs look cool as fuck, though. I gotta say, though. Especially since, like, standard, it seems like they come in more colors than just fucking black, gray, and white, and red. I fucking hate how the colors that you can get are essentially just those four. And the color selection for cars has gotten so pathetic that, like, people, like, you'd be like, oh, your car's black, and then they'll be like, oh, no, it's dark charcoal midnight. And it's like, what the fuck? So you're telling me that that's not black, that's fucking whatever the hell kind of stupid shit you say. Like, the color variety is so garbage that you attribute a minuscule difference in color as like a valid differentiable thing for your Sakura Beach. That's what this game does, you know? 1 minute, you're having a fun time, getting lost about space. Next minute, your friends are gay. I mean, who could have figured? Who could have figured? I couldn't have. You know what I could have figured, though? Calculus is the shit, kids. You know? I'm already an eighth of the way through the video, and I've done nothing but talk about it. Hey, look, Skippy's playing Black Squad. Good job, Skippy. You fucking did it. You're playing Black Squad. You're not playing this game. I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue. But I will. Oh, good job with The Sims TM3. Oh. Is Momoko gonna come into the room? She's gonna enter the room. She's just gonna be like, "Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious, Seiji?" At this point, I would not blame them if they just sort of like threw themselves at me, like actually just like fucking Lord Seiji, and then it's just like, God, why are you? Only after completely submerging myself several times did I manage to kill myself. Both of them are waiting for me. Welcome back, Seiji. What a very romantically fulfilling adventure that was. Nice to see that the fool has come home. Nice to see you both, too. Both of them are acting as if nothing happened. Maybe I should just do the same for now. I'm pretty tired today, so I'm probably gonna head to bed early. Before you rest, can we talk? I guess that is all right. You know, that right there, reasonable thing to do, you know? When you go to town, sometimes people want to talk, and even though you're just trying to fill up your fucking gas, some guy has to ask you what the fuck the Japanese on the side of your car says. It says Fujiwara tofu, okay? That's what it says, Obama. Gosh. You're not very good at hiding things, Seiji. Especially not from yourself. Don't you think that you're running away? Like, literally at this point. You literally ran away, Seiji. That's what about space has you so obsessed with it? I feel like you should restructure that sentence to something that's recognizable. Perhaps I do. But I don't see what's so bad about it. Really? Really, Seiji? Until you face what's happened, I don't think you can move on with your life. But you're not going to be ready to say anything today. Perhaps tomorrow, perhaps the day after that. You'll be ready when you're ready. As, disappointingly long as that takes. That's how he's always worked, after all. We know you too well, after all. Oh, okay then. Rest easy, Seiji. Whoa, is this a new background? What the fuck whoa, what the fuck is this? Whoa. Single bed? Damn. Is there like a bathroom connected to this? Because this is not a very large room. Of course, it's obvious that they want me to notice. I can't. I'm not sure how they knew that my listlessness is related to the past. You can bury the past if you try really hard, and maybe you'll only have to go to therapy for 3 months for it. But sometimes something comes along which digs it back up to the surface. And they said that I look like what I used to. Did they mean when I found out the truth about my What? Shit, what happened to my parents again? Did they die? Yes, I do remember this feeling. The pain of the past, no matter how much you try to bury it, changes you. It's something you simply bear as you continue to walk forward. As much as I try to deny it myself, they are right. But how do I deal with these unresolved feelings? It's something which isn't very simple to do. Or you could just go to therapy. If your insurance covers it, then, you could get somebody who's qualified to do that sort of thing. But, times are hard. But it seems like they share my pain, too. I gotta fucking blow my nose. Fucking Lord. I've had a stuffed nose for the last episode and a half, and I keep forgetting to fucking do that shit. I keep forgetting. And figure out another way to get through this. For now, though, what I really need to do is rest. You've earned it. I can't work when I'm... Ayumi suggested that I was missing something the other day, too. Perhaps some sleep will be the best way for me to work it all out. Yeah, maybe your unconscious mind will be able to put together this 4-piece puzzle. Literally No, it's not even a 4-piece puzzle. It's like, oh, this is a complicated puzzle, but then you open it up and it's just a fucking picture. It is literally a fucking picture, Seiji. You're just like, oh, this is a complicated puzzle. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to solve it, but it's one fucking picture. It's not even cut up into multiple pieces. It's just... The truth is that I received an unmarked letter in the mailbox a long time ago. The sender of that letter claimed to be Watashi no Ka-san. She said that she wanted to see me again after she left me in her father's care. What she had said was that she'd hoped that I had succeeded despite her own poor choices. Even if I didn't notice it, I was sinking into depression. Nothing she said in that letter was nasty or hurtful. Yet thinking about it, she had left me with someone else and ran away to somewhere, like some sort of abandoned stank bitch. Yet I cannot help but be resentful of that. The truth is that I've been distrusting of everyone around me for quite some time. Even my grandfather, the man who'd been looking after me for as long as I can remember. I guess I have abandonment issues. Yet, judging by what Momoko said to me earlier this week, she's also afraid of being left behind, just like I've been. Ayumi feels the same, no doubt. Despite their differences, those two are connected in the strangest way. Like physically, at this point, honestly. They practically have one heart. When one of them feels something, the other does too. How strange. I know what it is like when someone leaves you for a grand, unknown adventure. Yet in the end, that's all I want to do too. Just free myself of my problems and slip away somewhere among the stars. That's why I'm so driven. I want to escape and I'm allowing nothing to stop me. Whether or not it's the right thing to do is another matter entirely. They know I've been acting like a hermit for weeks. Sitting down in my room, played Fate Grand Order for literally hours on end. I could go outside, but fuck that noise. Ayumi said it was like I was acting like I used to when we were little. Judging by what they both said, they both know what's been hurting me now is about the past. They just haven't fit all the pieces together. Oh well, I won't worry about it now. Tomorrow is another day. Bum 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 bum. The next morning passes uneventfully. Before I knew it, we're already back on the beach. The Sakura beach. Momoko insisted that she needed to catch up on sleep, so it's just me and Ayumi today. Ayumi seems to be a lot more confident in the water. She's now able to handle herself in the surf. I head out there too, just to make sure she's fine. Hey, Ayumi! Having fun now?
Sure.
You're handling yourself really well now. I think if you keep this up, you can become a great swimmer.
Of course I'm doing well. I told you I could do it, Seiji. But don't think I'm gonna let your praise go to my head or anything, you fool. You golly bingus.
I know. If there's one thing that's wounded easily, it's her flesh. Ayumi is the sort of person who, when she sets her mind on something, refuses to allow others to help. Which is kind of strange when I think about it now. When I offered to teach her how to swim, she accepted it.
Of course her contribution slightly helped. Only slightly.
Nice to know that I helped out.
Only a little bit. Don't think this means you can get away with being a raging pervert when I'm not looking. My grace only goes so far. What about those girls you saw in the hotel's pool, Seiji?
I haven't seen them again. They probably left by now.
I should have known that. I should have known that you would try to cover this up. Great big deal, yeah. You've been trying to build a harem, haven't you?
A harem? Why would I want to build a harem? I haven't even had a girlfriend before, let alone multiple girlfriends. Well, if there's one thing that you should know, it's that this game is gonna set you up with that shit. These Winged Cloud games are all the fucking same.
I see. You must be a harem king who knows how to hide his true intentions. A villain which makes himself seem like a fool but is actually manipulating everything in the background. Like Jar Jar in episode 8. That's right. He is supreme leader.
You probably heard that. That's old news though. No one cares about Jar Jar. Have they declared that the prequels aren't canon yet? Or at the very least that Jar Jar isn't canon yet? Like everything about the prequels can be canon, but if they just make Jar Jar not canon, then I would be happy. Cause he is just straight up cancer.
Is your arcana that of the jester?
Are you comparing what I do to a video game again?
No, I stopped playing those years ago. What do you think I am? Level fucking 125 in World of Warcraft? No. They're for children after all. But we're getting off the main point. You've been building a harem behind everyone's backs, and I plan to expose the truth.
There's no harem. I swear, why does she keep making Sakura harem available on Steam now? You know it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. Why does she keep making accusations like this?
But if there was more than one person who loved you, what would you do? It's speaking 100% hypothetically.
What would I do? You aren't being serious, right?
I am 100% completely serious. America, what would you do? Would you actually form a harem?
That's a really good question. What would I do? Polygamy is illegal. The options are I'd be willing to try it out and polygamy is illegal. Well, I'm just gonna save because the answer that the game wants me to go with is about wanting to try it out. Well, I don't really know. But I'd hate to hurt anyone by choosing someone else over them. That is a completely different fucking answer than what I picked. So I guess I'd try it.
I knew it, you're a rampaging hentai. Have you ever stopped to think about what...
God, all this groaning is grating my fucking throat. Oh no, I stopped listening to her as I watched something unfurl before me. Ayumi's top slipped off, seemingly becoming untied by a pair of unknown hands. I can feel the blood rushing to my face. Now this is a sight I'm not going to see very often.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Didn't you have something you wanted to say, you fool?
Ayumi,
Just say it. Don't stand there with your jaw hanging loose. What is your problem?
She still hasn't. No, wait, how? Yeah, I remember that time when my pants fell down and I didn't notice. It's not like, you know, it's in direct contact with your skin and you would feel the absence or presence of it either way. Wading through the waves towards me, I can feel a nosebleed coming on. Their bounce. No, don't think about that. Don't look.
Honestly, why aren't you?
Ayumi looks down at her Yep. Her eyes go wide with shock, and she quickly dives beneath the water. Little does she know, water is mostly transparent, so...
No! No! How did this happen? Seiji, did you have something to do with this? Did you use your witchcraft?
Witchcraft. Sure. No, I didn't do anything. Stop shouting, people are going to notice. Look, I'll help you find...
No, I refuse to let a wild beast like you handle it, fiend. There's no telling what you would do with it if you...
Her face goes really wet and her eyes begin to roll around. At the speed of sound. Got places to go. Gotta follow my rainbow.
No, why am I thinking of something like that?
What do you want me to do then?
Just stand guard while I find it. But don't you dare look. I will administer divine punishment against unlike any I have before.
I know, just fucking hurry up. Fortunately, she manages to calm him down enough to begin her search. The waters are too shallow, though. There's barely enough water for her to hide in. Her chest comes dangerously close to slipping that one cent. What am I thinking about? I'm supposed to ensure no one sees her.
It's somewhere here, I'm sure it is.
She's growing more desperate by the minute, and the longer she's exposed, the harder it is for me not to look. Don't think about it, Seiji.
Here it is.
She tries to put it on while still underwater.
This is a lot harder than I thought it'd be.
Her fingers fumble as she tries to put it on. The top irregular. Eventually, she manages to get it back on. Ba 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 bum bum ba bum boom ba bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum. After that, Ayumi swore she'd never go back to a beach again. I tried to convince her otherwise, but she just couldn't handle the embarrassment. She went back to the hotel ahead of me, but I don't see her anywhere. Good morning, Vietnam! Good Momoko pops up out of nowhere. It's the afternoon, Momoko. Ayumi and I have already been to the beach. Oh, I must have slept in too late. God damn it. Do you know where Ayumi is? She went out to buy something. She'll be back soon now, so don't you worry your little fucking head off. Really? What did she need to buy? Prescription laxatives. How did you expect to get by without snacks? Well, that does make sense, considering how much you two eat. Seiji, don't make fun of my weight. Wait, okay. I wasn't doing that. Well, I guess I'll forgive you this time. What do you want to do today? Well, I don't know. Maybe the beach would be nice to get. I open the balcony only to be blasted with an icy wind. My speed is lowered. Why is it so cold? It's supposed to be summer right now. This morning it was really warm. It really is unusual. Well, you know, global warming's fucked up and the climate's basically destroyed at this point, so... That sounds completely absurd. Okay, Seiji, good. Okay, whatever. You live in your own world. Why would anyone want colder weather if they're at the beach anyway? Who knows? I'm sure they have their reasons. Why don't we spend some time at the... What? But I've already gone and it's getting cold. No fair, you went with Ayumi. Go with me too. I have to think about a way to avoid the water. How about the shack again? It's the nut shack. Her eyes light up at the suggestion. It's the nut shack! Food and the beach will be together, blend. As we arrive at the shack, Momoko insists on pressing up again. Wait, it's getting cold. Why are you wearing less clothes? This is what you see before you die. This is what you see before you die. Right here. Right here. all the Sakura games in sequence. We've been walking down the beach the entire time and she refuses to give me any space. Now, Seiji, you look like you're cold. How so? I don't know. Maybe you'd like some company. We could share body heat. It's a cold day, you know. I don't think that is really... Deja vu!